Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, and I'm off today. Me and Dog had a couple of little errands to run. So we're just out and about. I don't have any crochet with me to show you, but I don't really know what I'm going to be making next, so I just don't know. I mean, I literally have no idea what I'm going to make next. I wish y'all could see that new sign going up right there. It's Aldi's. We've got a new Aldi's coming, and I guess I passed it now, but they're putting the sign up. Oh, right there, right there. Okay, so this is a bit of a rant. Anyway, welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my returning subscribers. Thank you for joining me today. My phone may jump around a little bit because my pod isn't set. It's not very tight. Anyway, it's about 50 degrees here in Pinson, Alabama. It's been kind of cool today, but it was a beautiful day. Started out kind of cool, 30s, like up until mid-morning. But somehow we slept till probably 10 o'clock this morning. And I don't know how that happened. And then we got up and took a nice long walk. And then we went back and laid back down. Ooh. So I had such a list I really needed to be working on. That I've kind of set for myself that needs done here very soon. Mainly just cleaning out, throwing away, packing yarn. And I don't mean packing it up to get rid of it. Just packing it up to keep it from see how my thing's going floppy flop? To keep it from laying all over the place, just in bags and open boxes and things like that. So that didn't get done, but I did. Let's see what else. What did I do? I didn't mark anything off my list today, other than burning my paper garbage. I bought me a new garbage can yesterday, which I buy those not cheap, not really cheap, but cheaper than you would pay for a big burn barrel or something. Galvanized garbage cans that we have. And so I burned my paper in there. And, oops, may have to hold on to it. Because I had accumulated, I don't know if I've explained. Hey, say hey, girl, hey. I wish my phone wouldn't flop around like that now. I burn my paper garbage. I take my plastic and cans to recycling, and food garbage. I have so little of actual food garbage that if it's something that won't hurt animals, I'll throw it out in the yard, like fruits and vegetables or something like that, or pasta or something. I will not throw meat bones out there because I don't want no animal needs to eat cooked meat bones. I don't want it crunching up, and even if it's a stray or a whatever, I don't want them eating bones that could potentially kill them. So anyway, what little I have, I will put in empty. I'm such a weirdo. I will put in empty coffee containers and take to a garbage can somewhere. Either as I'm going to work, I'm getting gas at throw it in a garbage can or something, or take it to work and put it in my garbage cans at work, because there's so little of it, right? Anyway, so I burned my garbage today. That was one thing off my list, sorta. Just been kind of picking up and throwing away what I can. I'm trying to get some bags together in the huge contractor bags, that stuff that can't burn or that I don't want to take to put in somebody else's garbage can. And the food I have is sealed, so it's not like I'm like nastying up somebody's garbage can or anything. It's sealed in a coffee container. So I'm trying to also get the contractor bags filled with stuff that can't go in a garbage can or easily be taken somewhere. And then I need to, one of my missions today was to try to go get the hours of our local landfill to see boy, the woods are awfully smoky. They've been burning trees over here off the main road, but I hope that's not my garbage. that I burned today. No, mine's in a can. It wouldn't be able to get out. I think that's just somebody burning something out in the middle of nowhere. But luckily, it's not windy like it has been for the past week. So I went ahead and burned my stuff today. Couldn't find a... no, this smoke is coming from this place that they have started killing my trees and stuff and just burning on the side of the road or down in their plot of land that they've bought. So many people are buying and cutting down all the trees and stuff, and you've heard me rant about that before, Emma, about them just killing and running off all my wildlife and everything. But anyway, so I couldn't find any days or business hours on the local landfill gate. It just said closed. So I guess I'm going to have to go over to a place that's several miles over called a little town called Mount Olive. They have a landfill over there. And it's nice that, and the others may be this way too, that you can just kind of go up. You can pull down. You can pull down, and they've got these huge walls that you can just throw your trash over, and it goes down into these huge dumpsters. Oh, some of that smoke may be mine. No. Can't really tell. My woods aren't on fire or anything, but dang. So I couldn't find any dates on that. That way I could take, I think I can fit 5 or 6 of those huge contractor bags in the back of my Jeep. And I think it's like $8 for a load for household garbage, which mine is not actually contractor garbage. It's stuff like, I don't know, old burn up fans and, I don't know, old clothes that are torn up that you just, But anyway, so I couldn't do that. So that didn't get marked off my list. So then I thought we might go to the grocery store and get a few things. All I wanted was some milk, buttermilk for my cornbread, and some eggs. Well, the Aldi that I showed you what, can you back up just a minute, please? Thank you. She'll be right back up here. The Aldi I was showing you the new sign for used to be Winn-Dixie. Well, they were across the street from another locally owned grocery store called Food Giant. And I think they are out of, I don't know if you need to see me or not. She's like, well, you need to see me because I'm so cute. I was going to take her to the pet store today and let her run around, get her a new collar and a new toy since the other one got killed so savagely. And then the squeaky thing inside of it, I had to just catch her not looking at it, and because she started chewing on the squeaky part. She was just like holding the ball in her mouth like a fragile egg or something. But then she started chewing on the squeaky part, and I didn't want her to chew that up, so I had to take it and I had to hide it till I could throw it away today. Don't want her chewing that and getting it caught in her throat. So anyway, the grocery store thing. I'm all over the place today. I guess that's what sleeping too much did, because we went back to sleep after we walked, and I slept till probably after 2 o'clock again. My goodness, I haven't slept that much unless I'm sick. So I went to get a few things at the grocery store because we're about to have this really cold snap, and I was just trying to make sure I had some. I don't normally buy milk and eggs because I don't eat a dozen eggs before they go bad. And I don't drink a half gallon of milk before it goes bad. Just like today, I threw away a half gallon of milk. Poured it out because it expired before I could ever use it. And I did whatever I was going to do with it. I drank some. I put some in coffee. I put some in tea. I made 2 batches of pudding. And still didn't use it all, so I had to pour out half of it. So that's just wasteful to me. Although the half gallon is cheaper than those little single quarts or whatever. So I went to get a few things, and the main thing I wanted was eggs, milk, and buttermilk. Well, they didn't even have any buttermilk. I got one of those little small quart size milks, was like $1.99. That was the cheapest they had. So I got one of those to do some, to make cornbread with, even though I'd rather have buttermilk. Went to look at the eggs. Oh my gosh. Medium eggs for a dozen are $4.99. And everything in the store, mind you, Winn-Dixie went out of business right across the street from them. So since Winn-Dixie went out of business, this other place tends to have a lot of good off brands and everything. So kind of value stuff. They have a better selection of value items for people. But even that stuff, they have raised the prices significantly since Winn-Dixie closed. So I'm really hoping, even though Winn-Dixie's a little higher priced, I'd rather go there and know that my food is not rotten or outdated or whatever, because this locally owned place tends to have a lot of outdated stuff. And I've gotten sandwich meat home before that, you know, it was a strange color. And then they want to argue with you when you go back that that wasn't theirs, even though you have a receipt anyway. So I just couldn't do the eggs, right? So I walked up to Dollar General, which is on the other end of the shopping center. And I got some stuff like a couple of cans of chili, some corn chips, that small thing of milk. What else did I get? I got a piece of cake from the deli because it was only $1.39. And what else? A couple of cans of chili. I got some pecan halves, even though I really hated paying $5 for a little small pack of those too, because I bought my pecan, my little pretzels and stuff I want to make the candies out of last week. I was telling you about the ones that Ella made in the like the little pretzels and Rolo, and I think she put pecans on hers, but I put I'm going to do some with pecans, and I'm going to do some with little red candies to look at Rudolph. Yes, it's over a week after Christmas, but it's taking me this long to find all my items. And I got a couple. I hadn't found apricot jello in a while, so I got a couple of things of that. But anyway, so I just refused to get the eggs, right? So I walked up to Dollar General on the other end of the shopping center. And normally their eggs are only like $2, right? I walk up there to get eggs, and their eggs are $5.19 for a dozen medium eggs. I really only need the 6-pack, right? Because I don't eat a dozen eggs, like I said, before they're old. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've already walked up here now, so I'm gonna get that, and then the Parmesan cheese, off-brand Parmesan cheese that at the Food Giant was expensive. So I got a pack of shredded Parmesan to go in my spaghetti mix that I have. But then I got to the front and there were 14 people in line. So I was like, oh my gosh, dog's in the car, my milk's in the car, I'm not doing this. So I put my stuff back, walked back down to Food Giant, and ended up paying $4.99 for a dozen medium eggs. The first 2 dozen, you know, and this is an idea, although I'm not a thievy person, the first 2 dozen eggs that I checked had, one of them had 1 egg missing out of it, and one of them had 2 eggs missing out of it. Now, if I was a untruthful type person or a thievy kind of person, I would probably just grab me 2 eggs just to make my cornbread, right? But I can't do that. I'm just not, that's just not me. But anyway, so I know that groceries are higher these days, but some things, Food Giant even had some eggs that were $8.99 a dozen. No, $8.99 for the 18-pack or a flat. Now, if I was cooking for a bunch of people, which I don't, it's just me and dog, I would buy a flat of eggs. But still, that is outrageous. And those of us that work every day and barely make ends meet already, And yet, I make more than I need to qualify for food stamps. I don't even need a whole lot of food stamps. Just $100 a month would probably get me by. Even 50, anything would help offset this high stuff. So, but then I see these families, and not knocking anybody or anything for their situation, but then I see some families and they're buying 2 and 3 buggies full of stuff. I mean, what? And they've got a bunch of kids with them. Do they have that many people in the house that works that can contribute to all of that? I mean, I can't even afford essentials. But then again, you know, I normally go to Dollar Tree first and get whatever I can there, and then I'll go to Dollar General. And I rarely go to a full grocery store. And this is why, because it upsets me so badly. So anyway, I'm going to go in here and make me some cornbread. I wish I had some buttermilk. I need some buttermilk to eat with my cornbread. And I can't find any. Also went to the post office. Nothing there but sale papers. I'm off again tomorrow. I'm hoping I can be a little more productive. My main thing is I want to start cleaning out and throwing away and packing. Like I said, putting away some. That's why I bought the totes, to put the yarn in totes. But I'd like to show you some of the new yarn. I've got 2 boxes and 1 bag of yarn that I bought between the summer and Halloween. And haven't even unboxed it and put it away yet. So I want to show y'all those, and hopefully I'll be in better spirits tomorrow. It's just so hard to survive on. I don't make tiny money, but I don't make as big a money as I used to. I've tried to think that I could survive. Excuse me. I've tried to think that I could survive on what I make, and I try, but it's just getting so hard. Anyway, rant over for today. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be all ranty like that, but the grocery store thing just hit me so wrong. And I even asked I asked one young lady, I'm like, when did everything get so high? But again, I don't go to whole grocery stores. I try not to even go in Walmart unless I have to. If I need yarn, I'm going to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, or, well, Joann's is too far away. But I won't even go in Walmart much. So between that and the amount of the flu that's going around anymore, and other illnesses, and people don't mind just coughing straight out in your face and stuff. So anyway, I hope everybody had a good day. I will try to be in better spirits tomorrow. And just me and dog hanging out. That's the best day. I'm going to work on my next week dishcloth. I don't have exactly the colors, but I'm going to work on them. And it's another roundish one, another round one that has the background kind of like we just did. So I think I'm going to go an extra round on it. But I really need to come up with something to make. Maybe as I'm cleaning out and throwing away, I'll come across some whips that really need to be finished. I know of one baby blanket that the baby's going to be grown before I ever finish it, that I need to finish. And I need to finish the pumpkin blanket. I have a Grinch Santa Claus gnome that I started last Christmas. Oh, never mind. I started it between Mama getting out of the hospital and my brother having a stroke. So that, excuses, but still. And then I have a moose that I started, I think, 2 years ago. And it needs finished. So I'm sure I'll run across whips that need to be finished. But you know how that goes too. We're like, oh, there's another new project over there. Let's try that. And I've got so many patterns from all over the place. I really need to go through those and stitch my library, right? All right, then. Blah, blah, blah. Say bye, dog. Say bye, dog. Y'all have a good evening. And I hope I didn't run anybody off by ranting so badly about groceries. But, you know, I don't know. I'm going to have to grow a farm, I guess. At this point, it's feeling like it would be cheaper to have chickens and grow my own food. All right, especially for the eggs. That's a crazy thing. That's a crazy thing. All right, then. Love y'all. Bye. Have a good evening.